don't worry, Jose. It doesn't matter. You pass it and that's it. We have more days.
I think it is.
Just check it. Don't worry.
I put in the chat. You can see it?
No, I cannot see it, but maybe it's taking some time. I don't know. I don't see it. Have you clicked on that? Because maybe you have passed it and then you have to click it.
Yes, and Jose said in the chat that he can see.
So I cannot see the chat.
No, you are no recibir.
Receive.
Receiving
No,
the
nothing.
no.
Nope. Don't know why. I don't read anything. You're able to see my screen.
Yeah.
So you see that. You see that. Okay. Now.
Ahora.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, very good. No, this is not.
No.
This is the one that I passed.
Vale, espera. Wait.
Okay. Don't worry.
This one. Sorry.
No, don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay, now. Very good. Because here, like that, I can see everything and I can say, okay, so before going into much detail, I see without reading that I like this structure. Okay, so this is the structure that you are supposed to do. To whom it may concern. Very good. I'm so sorry about this news. If you put this in the plural, well, you can say it in the singular because I was very enthusiastic about your event. Very good, because it is formal. This is very important. This is key. After a modal, we are going to see modal verbs, guys. So don't worry about modals, passive, because we haven't seen it. But must, should, and all the modals are followed by a bare infinitive. So must and the first column, just that, without to. Okay, if you say every, this is singular. This is singular. And if you say events, this is plural. So you can say in every unexpected event, I'm going to cross it out like that so you can see. So because this is a contradiction, singular and plural. Exactly. As you have written here, may is a modal and then you put the verb. To have a plan B, B plan. We say plan B, but well, we could say B plan. For this reason, I'm interested. This is also important. Agree means estar de acuerdo. In Spanish tenemos estar y luego de acuerdo, ¿no? Pero en inglés agree ya significa estar de acuerdo. Entonces no necesito el verbo to be. I agree, just that. I agree, I don't agree. In this case, I don't agree with the option that you suggested. To me, in this case, to me. Hay verbos que llevan el to y otros que no. Entonces, bueno, simply we just have to learn it by heart and with the use. In my case, it is. Okay, I would have said a common problem, but this is good. So it's good, okay, but you're doing it like more formal, okay? So I would say thus, now I will put it, or hence. Okay, so is informal. We are saying all the time it is correct, but the register is not correct. So we can use thus or hence. Very good. To make it more formal, this is not obligatory. We could say that. This is not obligatory, but guys, when putting that, you're making more formal. Will be managed. Will be managed. You need a passive. You need a passive structure in here. We will see the passive. Que sea organizado, que se organice. Cuando tenéis se en español, el se, vais a poner una pasiva en inglés. Very good. Very good. Okay, I'm going to pass it to you, correct it. And let me see. Okay. So this is what we do, guys. Normally, what I do in the class, in other classes, so that everyone can see well the things the others do, and this is very good. This was very good. Above all, the structure. So when you see the email, you have to see this structure. I'm going to pass it. Oops.
Marta.
Yes.
I have a question.
Tell me.
At the end of the email, I put I look forward to your response.
It was good.
And it could be possible to put I look forward to your answer or not. Answer.
Yes, but response is better. Response is better. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
You're very welcome. Yes.
I have already taken a photo to the notebook with the iPad, and I can put it in the chat. You think it's a good way to correct it?
If we can see it, yes, but are we going to be able to correct on it?
I don't know.
That's the thing. That's the thing. As you want.
So we can continue with the class, and next day I will pass you in a note.
Okay. Don't worry, because the next day you tell me, Marta. If I don't remember, you tell me, Marta, the writing, and I will remember.
Okay, nice.
Okay, so guys, now we're going to work on phrasal verbs, because guys, I had to planning lessons is difficult sometimes. Why? Because maybe some people are going to see this class on YouTube, and well, maybe the part of correcting the writings could have lasted I don't know, half an hour maybe, but there was only one today, so it doesn't matter. We are going to do another thing. I told you that I was going to give you the vocabulary of the charts. I'm going to write it down, because I'm going to do that, the charts vocabulary, but that would be at the end of the class. Okay, and now we're going to work on phrasal verbs. So this is the document. I'm going to pass it. Phrasal. Is it this? No, this is a book. If you need one day one book or something, guys, just let me know and I will pass books and all these things. The thing is that I don't want to put you off, to make pressure on you. Okay, we're going to do only a little bit of this. Okay, so what I want you to do, first of all, is to look at the explanations of some of the verbs. What I want you to do is that you read the phrasal verb, okay? You may know some of them, okay, guys? So cut down on, I've decided to cut down on smoking. Cut down on, reduce the amount of. Catch up with, reach the same place as. Okay, so I want you to see, this is 3 pages, but you're going to do it I want you just to read, okay? Or just to see the phrasal verb, for example, like cut down on, okay, reduce. Catch up with, let me see, guys. Catch up with, okay. I understand the example. Come up against is to meet. Okay, this is a synonym. Come up with is think of. Dropping on, sorry guys. Dropping on is to visit. So dropping on is the same as to visit. Okay, so here you can see if you know the phrasal verbs or not. Okay, face up to is accept. You must face up to reality. You must accept reality. Okay, so those are phrasal verbs and phrasal prepositional verbs, those containing 3 parts, 1, 2, 3. So this is a phrasal prepositional verb. Feel up to is feel, feed, or get away with is to avoid discovery. I want you just to read the definitions of the phrasal verbs. That's it, by the moment. Okay, guys, perfect. So this is not just for you to know now the phrasal verbs, okay? This is just for you that some of them will appear. For example, guys, let me see if I see it. So run, put up with. We have seen some of them: run out of, stand up for, looking forward to. Okay, so look down on. Okay, those are very common. And for example, get at is suggest. Some of them are informal, others are neutral. So let me tell you some basic things about phrasal verbs that you, of course, know. It says key points at the very end. You don't need to go back to this. Check any phrasal verb with a dictionary to be sure what type it is. Guys, for this, it is very useful. The document I passed to you at the beginning, because if you know if this is a phrasal verb or a phrasal prepositional verb or whatever, you are going to know where to place the object and all these things. Okay, if you have doubts, go to the document that I sent to you that was called also phrasal verbs. Okay, and then we have to bear in mind that many phrasal verbs have more than one meaning. Okay, so maybe we are set here that, I don't know, let me find one. Well, I don't see now, now that I need to find an example, I don't see it. But guys, sometimes the phrasal verb, okay, run into is to meet by chance. Very good. But sometimes they have more than one meaning. This happens with the verb with take. Take after, for example, is to have the same characteristics as, but it could be literal. Tomar después. It could be literal. Okay, so we have to bear that in mind. And they are exactly, very good. Very good. Something is sounding. This is my WhatsApp. Yes. For example, look out is like watch out, like be careful, but it is look out, mira por la ventana. O sea, mira fuera, literal, ¿no? Exactly. So we have to bear that in mind. That's it. And that they are very used in informal language. That's it. So what are we doing now? No, this is a little bit. Okay, I'm going to give you time to do exercise 3 and 4. Okay, page 5, exercises 3 and 4. In 3, you just have to complete each sentence with one preposition. And in here, this is, guys, this is multiple choice, as you will find in the grammar part in the exam. Okay, excellent. Nice. Let's see. The first, I'll send someone to call for the parcels so, on Thursday. So call for, requerir, exigir, okay? B, you'll have to work hard to keep up with the rest of the class. To keep up with is, in this case, seguir el ritmo. C, Jean didn't expect to come up against such difficulties. Well, in this case, it's to face difficulties, so vérselas en estas dificultades, something like that we would say in Spanish. Come up against. D, it's not fair. You're always picking on me. Pick on me is like picar in Spanish, or atormentar. Pick on me. E, Terry sang the first verse and then everyone joined in. Participate. Join in. You need this, in this case, preposition. F, I came across one of your novels in a second-hand bookshop. Librería, okay? Bookshop. Because library is biblioteca. It's a false friend. Remember that. G, I'm not interested in buying. You see, guys, let me see. You've got the preposition and then ing. This is also a rule. After a preposition, we're going to put ing. I'm just looking around. Look around or look round. In this case, you have round, but it could say around. It is the same. Around and round is totally the same. Okay? This is echar un vistazo to make a quick look. 8. Don't you think the manager should deal with this problem? Lidiar con, deal with. George came into a lot of money when his uncle died, so this is heredar. Come into. And the last one, you look very guilty. What have you been getting up to? Get up to is like hacer travesuras, something like that. Next. Well, if I'm running, just let me know. Hey, there isn't any sugar, I'm afraid. I'm afraid in English is me temo de tengo miedo, o sea, tengo miedo, o me temo, ay, me temo que tenemos un problema. Okay? Both. And it says do without. Do without is apañártelas. You've got already the answer, but anyway. B, how much money do you manage to live on? Okay, vivir, ¿con qué vives? We would say in Spanish, but live on, sí, ¿de qué vives o de qué sacas, de dónde sacas el ingreso? Something like that. C, the weather was fine and everyone was making for the coast. Make for is to go in the direction of. Good. What's the meaning of C? This one? Joining in is participate. Ah, okay. Okay, this C. The weather was fine. El tiempo era bueno. Y todo el mundo se dirigió hacia la costa, ¿ok? Make for is to go in the direction of. Es simplemente ir. Make for es como decidirse a ir, algo así. So this is go in the direction of, so it's go. Go somewhere. Okay, perfect. D, I was passing their house, so I dropped in on, this would be visit, okay, Claire and Michael. You could be misled to think that is came up with, si fuera came up with, o run into, claro, es que podría ser una de estas dos también, pero esto es encontrarse por casualidad. Sorry, came up with, no, cross, come across. Run into, it could be run into as a synonym for come across, but as you're passing their house, we infer that this is motivated, that you are visiting, that you want to visit that person. So I would say dropping on, visit. E, I don't really, let me see, go in for winter sports very much. Go in for is to have as hobby. F, losing my job was a great shock, but I think I'm getting over it. When you get over something, you improve and you recover from something. Lo superas, okay? You recover. You get over something. If you get over something, we would say in Spanish que superas algo. When you get over something. G, Sheila's gone to see about having a new phone installed. So this is simply to arrange, to organize, that she has planned. H, I've had to put up with a lot of insulting behavior from you. Put up with is to bear. Se escribe igual que oso, okay? Bear. Soportar. Tolerar. Aguantar. Look down on is mirar por encima del hombro. Stand up for is defend yourself. Get on with, llevarse bien con alguien. The hotel was terrible, but the wonderful beach made up for our disappointment. This is to compensate, compensar. The hotel was terrible, el hotel era un horror, pero la playa, que era maravillosa, lo compensó nuestra decepción. And I have messages here. Okay, so they appear, the messages appear when they want. The last one, Jack has decided to cut down on the time he spends watching television. Cut down on is to reduce. So he is reducing the amount of time he spends watching television. Good. So when you know, well, this is what I tell always. Now that you know these phrasal verbs, this is very easy. Of course, when you know something, it becomes easy. Perfect. And let's do the last exercise, and then I will give you the vocabulary for the graphs, well, for the charts, for commenting the chart of the last exercise for the writing. Okay. So now we have to rewrite a little bit. Okay. It says rewrite it sentence so that it contains the phrasal verb given in a suitable form, ¿Vale? Ponemos el phrasal verbs. We're going to include the phrasal verbs in the tense that we have here. Let me see. Let's see the first, which is the example already. Sorry, but I haven't found time to fix your bike yet. So instead of get round to, I have to suppose that this is I haven't found time. To find time is get around or round to. So sorry, you write the same sorry, but I, in the same terms, haven't got, because this is present perfect, round to fixing. In this case, you need sometimes ing, okay, because of the phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs are a little bit tricky, so that's because of that. But you are going to keep the same tense, okay? So, for example, oh bother means it's an interjection. Which means vaya, okay? Oh bother, we don't have any milk left, so run out of. So oh bother, we have run out of milk, so that would be it, okay? No, not always. That is why I'm not going to give you a list about that. This is only going to be practice. Sometimes, yes, but this is not a rule, so no, not always. So now I'm going to give you time to do C, D, E, F, G, 8, and these two, okay, these two also. So to complete our last activity, which is this one, just that. Okay. Let's see. Sentence C. It says, it took me a long time to recover from my illness. So we have get over. Get over is recover because it means both mean recuperarse. Okay, so it took me a long time to get over my illness. That's it. It took me a long time to get over my illness. D. Peter is just like his father. Take after. Take after is parecerse a. So Peter takes after his father. We have to put the present simple, okay? Because we have is. So he takes after his father. E. I think we found an answer to the problem. Come up with. Okay, so I think we've come up with an answer to the problem. I think we've come up with an answer to the problem. F. I don't think I'm well enough to play football today. And we have feel up to, tener ganas. So I don't feel up to, in this case, we would say to playing football today. The normal thing is that when you have, let's put a rule. When you have a three-word verb, a phrasal prepositional verb, if you have to and after you have a verb, okay, feel up to is a phrasal prepositional verb. If you have a verb, which is play in this case, you're going to put playing because this is an exception. Who knows? Maybe. Mejor que caiga claro lo que sabéis. G. Anne is someone I really respect. Two possibilities. Anne is someone I really look up to, admire, respect. Okay, look up to is admire, respect. Anne is someone I really look up to, or I look up to Anne. As you want.
Marta.
8. I must arrange to have the kitchen painted. We will see this structure when we see the passive. This is the causative. This is have something done. We will see it. So I must, instead of arrange, see about having. In this case, so I'm going to complete give me 1 second, Maria. I must see about having the kitchen painted, encargarse de algo, ocuparse de algo. Y aquí, chicos, no sería siempre detrás de about va a venir ing, ¿ok? Porque es una preposición. Con el to también es una preposición, pero también es una partícula. Vosotros decís, I want to go, ¿ok? El to es que es complicado, pero detrás de about siempre, siempre, siempre. Eso sí que es una regla. Tell me, María. Let's say that it is going to be always with 3-word phrasal verbs. Yes, always. Vamos a decir que siempre, pero habrá excepciones luego donde no. Pero sí, normalmente si tienen 3 partes van a llevar luego ing. Exactly. Very good. Okay. No. Okay, no. We have 2 left. So please help me. I'm relying on you. Please help me. I'm counting on you. Count on is the same in Spanish. And the last one, Julie must be too old to bite her nails. Julie must have grown out of biting her nails. I repeat, Julie must have grown out of biting her nails. Significa como que es muy mayor, como para morderse las uñas. Okay, so I repeat. Julie must have, because this is a hypothesis, we are going to see the modals, don't worry. Must have grown out of, y como tengo of, siempre va a tener ing. En los que yo podría dudar sería si tienen to. Si tienen to, puedo dudar de, uy, pongo ing o no. Ahí puedo dudar, pero si me dice come up with, si, ya sabéis, detrás de una preposición pongo el verbo sí o sí con ing. Entonces aquí no podría dudar. Of biting her nails. And now, that is it. For now. Just closing the window because people are crazy. Okay, what are we doing now? The chart, the thing about the chart. Let me see if I find the document. So it is called this is writing. Yes. Okay, so in writing part number 4, in the last part, no, sorry, number 3. Sorry, I'm confused with the Aptis General. Aptis General has got 4 parts, but yours is 3, so good. And you have a chart that you are going to have to interpret, okay? Well, here you've got the different type of charts, tables. So you may have a table. I'm going to pass this, okay? And of course, in the exam, we were seeing this example in the exam. Let me remind you of it. Okay, guys, it seems to be a lot because it's 9 pages, but we are going to do it very quickly and you're going to be able to see it at home. So you can have a chart, a very easy chart in the exam, or a more difficult one, or a very difficult one. So we are going to be prepared for the most difficult, okay? This is what we're going to do. So here in the exam, this was very easy. Okay, so this is it. Guys, give me 1 second. Yes. Okay, so you are going to read at home this in detail if you want for writing part 3. We are not going to do writing part 3 yet, okay? No, aún no. Aún no. Okay, just you are going to be able to see the different vocabulary, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's it. So what are we going to describe about the chart? Okay, we are going to describe, you know that you are going to make an article. You are going to find the trends. Okay, so you are going to tell in the article what is happening or what happened, the main change over time. I don't know, the most noticeable thing about the graph, the pattern over time. If you have this parameter, okay, the pattern for different places or groups or people. So guys, the most important things, okay, maybe the other day we were able to see one article, okay, with a chart about France, the US. So in that case, we could include all the information because the chart was, let's say, small, okay? But imagine you have this. Imagine you have this in the exam. So you are not going to be telling all of this. So you can start to think about patterns. So in Canada, okay, I see 12, 18. So which is the highest now? The States, okay. And which was the highest before? Ah, the States. So I can comment on this, for example. Okay, so I'm not commenting about every single detail. I just comment the most important things, which can be some of these. Okay, this is in Spanish, blah, 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 blah. So if you want to introduce something about the chart or about the article, just focus on the article that I gave to you. So you can say the graph, well, the graph is gráfico, table, tabla, okay? Well, we can have a diagram or a pie chart. Okay, it doesn't matter. The graph, and you can say, gives information about, or the graph gives information on the fact that women are having the best jobs this year. I don't know. Okay. The graph provides information about, or the graph shows, or the diagram illustrates, the graph compares or describes, explain what is the table or the graph doing there. Okay. So you have examples, you have expressions here, a significant majority, a small fraction, a small number, a great deal of. Okay, you've got different expressions for completing the article. So the article, let me see. So, for example, don't worry about paragraphs, okay? Just, you can say the most obvious trend in the graph is that women are having fewer babies, okay? Or that oil production has increased slightly in all the countries in the graph. This is the summary, okay? ¿Qué está pasando ahí en el gráfico? La idea principal que podréis resumir en una frase, ¿cuál sería? So that it is, okay? Well, you can say something about the number, then you can suppose the why the changes have been caused. Okay, the other time it was about tourism. So maybe people are changing because, I don't know, they don't want to travel to Europe anymore. I don't know, you invent, guys. So we interpret, okay, then we, well, may give some suppositions about the why of the changes, and then we are going to do some of the most important things summarized in a conclusion. Okay, so the conclusion is, and in the conclusion, you know that it is a little bit repeating what you have already said. Of course, you have here the do's and don'ts, lo que hay que hacer y lo que no. Don't repeat words. This is important. Don't repeat words, guys, because you have synonyms without the accent. Exactly. You are going to group the things into categories, guys. Okay, so don't tell me everything in the chart. Just you comment on the most important things. Of course, you use connectors, which are discourse markers, you know that. Without giving your opinion, of course, like I feel, or as don't put your opinion. And this is going to be 3 parts. Okay, in the example, we have seen with the example of Maria that the email has to be arranged somehow. Okay, so this part is going to be 3 paragraphs, one introduction, the body, and the conclusion. 3 parts. And some words that you can use for introducing the topic are these ones. Okay, you have a list in English and in Spanish. Apparently, seemingly, allegedly, reportedly, according to the records. Okay, this is very good language. This is very, very good language, and you are going to pass this part if you learn these words. It is not necessary that you learn all of them, okay? For example, nouns. A rise of, una subida de, a rise of prices. An increase of, un incremento de, a growth of, a peak, a surge. Okay, so just you can learn 2 for going up and 2 for going down. I don't know, okay? Una bajada, un bache, una variación, okay, whatever. Then you have verbs, okay, to rise, to increase, and you have here more verbs. Okay, you see it perfectly here. So you have more verbs, okay, including when this goes up, when this goes down, and when there is stability, ¿vale? Subir, para decir subir, en vez de decir go up, fijaos los verbos que tengo. Ok, toda esta columna. Puedo decir to rocket, to soar, to take off, to leap, to put on, to search. En vez de decir go up, si tengo que decir 2 veces que ha subido algo, simplemente quiero que penséis en el vocabulario que os aprenderíais. Ah, pues me voy a aprender dos de, para no decir go up, me aprendo 2 de estos, para no decir decrease, para no decir go down, me aprendo, aunque sea, estos primeros. To fall, to decrease, luego tenéis más, ¿vale? To sink, to plunge, whatever you want. And when there is stability, to fluctuate or stabilize or vary, level off, expand. You have adjectives, adverbs. Si quiero decir un brusco, una brusca subida, subida lo teníamos antes, diría a sharp increase. Okay, so that would be an exception. Okay. Well, this is just, I skip this, me salto esto, ¿vale? Cause, when expressing cause, thanks to, pues gracias a la subida que hubo, thanks to the increase of 1929, we can see that, whatever, okay? Stem from, or can be traced back, well, os aprendéis una y ya está. Efecto, give rise to, potenciar, account for, result in, and you have many things that lo que quiero que veáis es lo que acabamos de decir ahora, ¿vale? Hay muchas cosas en este documento, pero es esto. This is just that. And you have here, well, an inspiration. I'm going to put that away. So in here, let's see only these, the things which are underlined. So the graph shows the fluctuation, blah, 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 over the course, sharp increase, rises, decline, the numbers fall, there is a rapid rise to a peak, a slight increase, tail off. ¿Ok? No hace falta que utilicéis estas palabras, simplemente en vez de decir go down, podemos decir decrease or fall. ¿Ok? Overall, pues uso conectores, ¿ok? No es difícil. It is 3 paragraphs. Yes, more or less we have 3 paragraphs, so you can make a brief, very, very brief introduction. ¿Ok? So, by the moment we're not doing this part, because I just want you to become familiar with this type of vocabulary and think that this is too much explained. I mean, there are many, many, many things to see here. So it is not necessary. What we have seen is enough, okay? But just learn some of these words, just that, okay? And we will practice it someday. Okay, guys, so do you have doubts about anything, phrasal verbs, or I don't know, or these? Ah, yes, of course. Maria, of course. Okay, Jose. Of course, I'm passing the document. Okay, so you see it at home, pero que hay muchas cosas que solo lo que hemos dicho. Just that, because this is not necessary that you learn 15 words for saying go up, but maybe you can learn 2 or 3. Okay, so instead of saying get up or go down, these things, or go up, no, this is supposed to be advanced. So that's it. Okay, guys, so I'm going to tell you goodbye by now. Have a very nice weekend and see you next day with a lot of energy, right?
Bye, Marta. Thanks.
Bye-bye, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Bye-bye.